Hi everybody, it's your buddy Brad here, and today I am going to be showing you how to make something I am calling flame plots, which is basically using par plot formulas but as regular variations. For example, here I use the number 4 preset. For this, I'm using the custom WF variation, and I just have a linear on it. And as you can see, it still has the spiral shape, but it is reacting in more of a uh, flame manner. So to get started takes a little bit of a setup. So I'm going to do a new from scratch. Going to go to add. Then we're going to go up to custom WF. And the reason we're using the custom WF and not the full is that the custom already has variables built into it. So you won't have to code those in. So to get started, we're going to click on the little gear icon, and it gives us a lot of already preloaded text. If you notice, most of this has the double slashes at the front, which means that it's commented out, and they are not, the program basically doesn't see anything that has the double slashes in front of it. So right off the bat, we can remove all of this. Anything that has a double slash in front of it, I'm just going to hit the delete key. And now, in order to, so you can see it better, I'm going to come over here, select everything, going to right click, copy, and then we're going to go into Notepad and paste it all. This way you can see a little bit better what I am doing. So basically this is a the formula for to make a bubble. So the first part is remove these two lines. Actually, let's go ahead and bring in a par plot formula first as well. For this demonstration, I'm going to do preset 3. So we want all 3 formulas. We want the X, Y, and Z formulas. So click X formula. Click the gear icon. I'm going to copy that. Go over to our notepad. Put this down here. We're going to go to the Y formula. I'm going to copy. That's the Y. Cancel, and then go to the Z formula. Same thing. Select all, copy, go over to Notepad, and just paste in there. So we remove those 2 lines of code, but if you look at the formulas, we have a V and a U. And actually the U corresponds to the X direction, and the V corresponds to the Y. So first we are going to type in double U equals, and we can actually just copy this here. So we're going to copy that. And then we're going to do double V equals P affine Y. And we're just going to copy that. Now we will not need this part here. So what we can do is delete this, delete this, but we are now going to put P amount, and we also want to have the times symbol, which is the asterisk. So I'm going to copy that, paste, paste. I'm going to come up here, and here's where we would put our formulas. And so we are going to want DOUBLE. I'm going to do XX. Actually, no, wait a minute. What am I doing? I don't need to do that. Yeah, I want to do this, XX, which will be the X formula here, equals the X formula. Oh, and also at the end here we need to put in the semicolons at the end. Semicolon here, semicolon here, and semicolon here. And so copy this. And this is going to be the Y. Formula. We just copy this. Paste. Semicolon. And then same thing with the Z. Enter, tab, space, ZZ. Copy, paste, semicolon. Oh, and also we don't need this here, double T. So we just need the pvar tp dot x, y, and z. And then we have the p amount times, and now we can just put in xx times yy and times zz. Then if we copy all of this, go back into JWildfire, cancel that, go back to where we had our custom WF, click on the gear symbol, select all of that, and we are going to hit paste. Then if we hit OK, we got an error. Let's see. Line 26. There we go. I guess we had to delete one of the parentheses. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see if somehow I accidentally got an extra parentheses in there, I think. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but that fixed it. Okay, so now we actually have this shape here. Let me choose a different gradient. Make it easier for you to see. Then if we actually increase this, now you can see it fills in the shape better. And what's kind of cool is, let's say we set this back to 1, just add a linear, and you can see how it can morph into the shape, and you can get a whole bunch of new types of shapes with it. And then for some added fun, a lot of times you can add these letters here, letters A through G. And you can add them to where you have numbers, or also in other ways. So I'm going to set that to A, this to B. Let's set this one to C. Let's see, that's 3. Those are set to 2. These are set to 3. So we have A, B, C, D, and E. And do a screenshot here. Oops, don't need that. Now, nothing's showing up because they're all set to 0. So if you remember, A was set to 2, B was 2, 3 is, C is 3, D was 3, and E was 3. Now we have the same shape, but now if we change the numbers around, you can see if we can alter the shapes however we wanted. Like with this, if you set it down low, you can get like a wavy shape by getting a wavy shape. Where was it? I can get it now, but anyway. There, yeah. And now I'm just using the regular, I'm on the XY plane, just moving the triangle around, having fun. And of course, since these are 3D objects, or 3D shapes, you can also use the YZ and ZX planes to play around with it too. So then once you have the, you can remove this. So once you have this basic setup, all you have to do is change these 3 formulas. So let's go ahead, just for fun, let's see what happens if we pick, let's see this one here. I'm on preset 8, click on the formulas. Let's see what, the Z formula looks like. So I'm just going to copy the Z and copy this. And then back to one of our originals here. Screenshot. And then paste that Z formula here. And we can also add more variables. So let's see, we have, actually in this one we don't have any of the variables, so I'm just going to do times A at the end. Let's see if it's probably because, there we go, yeah. It's because I had to change the pitch to see the differences. I'm going to increase the weight of it here. Let's try changing the YZ plane. There we go. That looks kind of cool. Of course, if you go up too high, you might lose it, so it looks like we need to keep it down some. Of course, might have to experiment some. Again, this one I didn't try, it's just more or less winging it, just to show you an example. So, that is how you do what I'm calling flame plots. If you have any questions, please let me know. Till later. Bye.